Spirit Tribe. Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today. We are going to be taking a look at what you can expect in 2026 for air signs. That is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and it will start with January 2026. So let's find out together what you can expect. Now, please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. So you can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul. No big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so you know that can really affect my memory. I can struggle to find my words or even get them out. I do get tongue-tied. I also have tremors, which can make shuffling or gripping onto things a bit of a challenge for me, especially when it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands. You know, whenever that happens, I tend to drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. I also have glaucoma, so you know, sometimes I have to bring the cards a little closer to my face so I can see them properly. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the messages get out the way that they are meant to eventually, right? Okay. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, you can find that in the description box, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, if you would like to purchase something from my wish list, like a card deck or a candle, something for my family, something for my fur babies, or if you would just like to make a donation, that can all be found in that description box down below. So make sure you check that out. So all right, we are going to get 5 tarot cards to start this reading out. What you need to know, what you can expect in the new year 2026. My gosh, that just sounds crazy. All right, you got the 5 of Pentacles coming out here. You've got the Knight of Cups coming out here. Let's see what else. You have the Page of Cups coming out here. You've got the 4 of Swords coming out, and one more here for air signs. Let's see, I'm being led here. Ooh, okay, you got the Tower coming in. So, all right, you know, don't let the Tower scare you too much, you guys. It's gonna be okay eventually, right? So, all right, let's see. What you need to leave behind in the past year is this 5 of Pentacles. So leave this energy behind. 5 of Pentacles. So let's see. You know, so this is leaving behind a lack of material prosperity. You know, that mindset, that lack mindset, leaving behind failures and loss. You know, maybe you experience some ill health, loss of a job, or financial security. You know, at times you may have felt alone, abandoned, anxious, or even unwanted. But, you know, we can see this mother and her child are huddled together under this bare tree. You know, they are cold, they are tired, they are hungry, and possibly even homeless. You know, their situation is bleak, but they have the warmth, love, and companionship of each other. So, you know, even though they may be materially poor, spiritually they prosper. So, but we're leaving that, you know, materially poor, that lack mindset behind us. So we're moving into bigger and better things. So what do you want to manifest in the new year is this Knight of Cups coming in. And you know, Knights are all about movement. So, and Cups is water. Water is the power of our emotions. So, you may be manifesting, you know, a knight in shining armor, someone who is gallant, chivalrous, sensitive, and strong. Maybe you're manifesting a romantic invitation or request, but you know, you have to really look at the Knight of Cups because he is capable of sweeping people off their feet. You know, he's ruled by his heart. He can be fickle with his emotions, and even though he's passionate, poetic, and a romantic dreamer, he can also be temperamental, overly sensitive, and prone to fantasy. So make sure you are manifesting, you know, what you actually want, you know, out of a companion or even a friend here. So what is an obstacle or challenge you may face in the new year? Okay, the Tower, that makes a lot of sense there, you know, of why the Tower would show up as an obstacle. So the Tower, the Tower, the Tower, I think it's the number 16. So obstacles, you know, again, this doesn't paint a very good picture, you know, could be upheaval, could be disaster, could be reversal in fortune, or some kind of striking revelation. You know, this could be a monumental change or shift, you know, that reverses the current false or shaky situation in order to pave the way for new opportunities. So let this Tower crumble, let it fall. You know, your own perception of this drastic change determines how you adapt to the new circumstances. So, you know, this Tower is built on a weak foundation. It's crumbling down around itself, and we can see the gulls are flying off into the unknown to look for another place to rest. So, you know, there may be some unknowns up ahead. You know, let this Tower crumble. Yeah, it's an obstacle, and you know, this lack mindset going in with it. Ooh, boy, how can you overcome this obstacle is the Four of Swords. And you know, the Four of Swords kind of, you know, looks bleak as well here, but swords is your own energy. It is air. It is the power of the mind coming in here. So you can overcome your obstacles by recuperating, reflection, withdrawal. You know, she is actually resting and recharging both her body and mind so that she can move forward in her journey. Yeah, she has done battle and she needs this time to heal. So taking a step back from the situation is necessary in order to review the next course. So what you need to know as you step into the new year is being represented by the Page of Cups. So, you know, pages are young energy. They are often considered to be messengers as well. So with the Page of Cups being what you need to know here, it can be the beginning of a relationship. You know, that also came through with the Knight of Cups as well. usually romantic or spiritual here, you guys. It could also indicate a possible new birth, or maybe you're being rebirthed even. You know, she's waiting for this message to come in here. She's a sensitive soul. She's open to honest and heartfelt communications. You know, so it's important to be open-minded and receptive to new opportunities. You know, she is concentrating on this cup, glowing with the message that she needs to receive or even convey. She reminds us to be loving, intimate, gentle, and emotional. So you can't just be all in your head. You know, we have our emotions to think about as well here. Rest when you need to. That's coming in really strong. Even Superman and Wonder Woman have to recharge their batteries. So what does your higher self want you to know about the new year? Let's get a sixth sense connection message here to see what your higher self wants you to know about the new year. Okay, mystery coming in again. My goodness, this must just be, it came out for fire, it came out for water, it came out for you. We'll have to see if it comes out for, or no, it came out for fire and earth and now you. So we'll have to see if it comes out for water. If I can get it all straight here, you know, blooper reel. So, all right, mystery. The answer you seek is presently unknown. So think about asking the question differently. If that doesn't work, let it go for now, as there are too many variables in play. Thank the Infinite Spirit for withholding the answer until the time is right. Some answers are worth waiting for, and one day all will become clear. Conditions are favorable for finding your answer during either the spring, summer, autumn, or winter solstice, when you could ask again. You know, we're not meant to know everything all the time, you guys. If we did, it would take some of the zest out of life. So, trust and believe that you're going to know when you need to know, because the affirmation, I am happy that divine timing is working for me and all is well in my world. Some good crystals to use while you meditate or manifest are labradorite, merlinite, moonstone, and pneumamite. I am happy that divine timing is working for me and all is well in my world. Yes, love it. All right, let's get a crystal wisdom mini deck message here for you, air signs. Let's see what else you need to know about 2026. And that one like jumped in my hand. So we have azurite, expanded awareness. My awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity. Ooh, and that is what azurite can look like. So my awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity. Yes. All right, air signs, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button down there. Hit it with the razzle dazzle. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with all of you. It really does bring a lot of joy into my life. You know, you are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work. I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you, and I am very grateful and thankful. Air signs, I hope that 2026 is just so amazing to you. I hope all of your dreams and your wishes dreams come true. Make it a year to, you know, remember, right? Live it to the fullest from beginning to end. All right, air signs, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. And I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.